welcome to this analysis. While searching through many YouTube videos, I found one that seemed perfect to be analyzed. Science advertising has historically been a space where misogynistic messages are reproduced. A good example is from the brand Audi, which presents us with a commercial for used cars. But before giving my opinion, let's watch the video.
我愿意。
等一下，等一下，你让一下。
妈妈，你这是干嘛？
重要决定。
Commercial shows a wedding in which before the ceremony begins, the groom's mother interrupts to inspect the bride. She examines her physically, checking parts of his body as if evaluating its quality. There is even a final gaze at the bride's body that can be interpreted as an insinuation toward her intimacy, which makes the objectification even more extreme, judging her value based on her sexuality. Then the ad transitions to the sale of used cars, suggesting that, just like with the bride, it is important to carefully inspect a product before acquiring. The ad compares a woman to a used car, as if both should be inspected before being acquired. Now, I'm going to analyze point for point. The first point is A. Objectification of women. B. Direct comparison with an object. The commercial establishes an explicit analogy between the women and a used car, which reinforces the idea that women can be bought or evaluated, like merchandising. Given even more strange phrases I have heard too often, such as women's mileage or a master key opens many locks, but a lock that can be opened by many keys is useless. It is completely disgusting. Ay, está saliendo mejor. Point C. Gender stereotypes. Something I find important is that the commercial not only objectifies women, but also shows a very marked beauty standard. The bride appears as a perfect, almost idealized woman, as she had to meet certain physical requirements to be accepted. But in contrast, the man is not questioned at any point. He can be completely average, yet he is still the one who chooses. This reinforces the idea that women must be beautiful to have value, while men are not subjected to the same pressure. Point D. The groom's mother has control over the situation, while the bride remains passive and silent, reinforcing a dynamic of domination over the female body, like he's a product, and making submission as a norm to be a good wife. And it is a sad reality where women continue to perpetuate this objectification by being mothers of sons or by trying to be chosen by them. In conclusion, this commercial reproduces a sexist perspective by comparing a woman to a commercial object and reducing her value to physical aspects, like beauty. Although its intention was to promote used cars, the message conveyed is misogynistic, as it reinforces harmful and dehumanizing stereotypes. And it's really sad because China is still a country that is really sexist, especially with women.